You know, there's something I hear all the time from friends over 70, and maybe you felt it too. That moment when you open your medicine cabinet and think, do I really need all these pills? Or when you read the side effects on a prescription bottle and wonder if the fix might be worse than the problem. Well, what if I told you there's another way? A path to vibrant health that doesn't rely on medications as the first or only solution? Now, don't get me wrong. Modern medicine is a miracle, and some prescriptions are absolutely essential. But here's what many doctors won't tell you. Your body has an incredible ability to heal itself when given the right tools. And today, we're going to talk about 7 natural, science-backed ways to do just that, so you can feel stronger, sharper, and more alive than you have in years. Let's start with something so simple, yet so powerful, it's often overlooked: hydration. Did you know that as we age, our sense of thirst actually declines? That means you might not feel thirsty, even when your body desperately needs water. And dehydration can mimic all sorts of problems: fatigue, confusion, even joint pain. But here's the good news. Just by drinking enough water, aim for half your body weight in ounces daily, you might notice your energy lifting, your thinking clearing, and even those little aches easing up. Try starting your day with a warm glass of lemon water. It's like giving your body a gentle wake-up call. Now let's talk about movement, but not the kind that leaves you sore for days. I'm talking about the magic of daily, gentle motion. One of my favorite studies followed seniors who simply walked 20 minutes a day. Not only did they live longer, but their memories stayed sharper, their moods brighter, and their independence lasted years longer than their sedentary peers. The secret? You don't need to run marathons. A leisurely stroll in the park, a few stretches while watching TV, even gardening or dancing to your favorite old songs. It all counts. Your body is designed to move, and when you do, every system works better, from your heart to your digestion to your brain. And here's a tip that might surprise you: the power of your plate. After 70, your gut health becomes even more important. It affects your immunity, your mood, even how well you absorb nutrients. So let's play a game. For the next week, try adding 1 rainbow food to every meal. A handful of blueberries, those little antioxidants, are brain gold. Some leafy greens, think of them as nature's multivitamin. Or even a square of dark chocolate. Yes, really, it's packed with heart-healthy flavonoids. Small shifts like this can quietly work wonders, without a single pill in sight. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I've got aches or creaky joints or trouble sleeping. Can these little changes really help? And my answer is absolutely. In fact, one of the most respected medical journals recently published a study showing that seniors who made just 2 or 3 of these lifestyle tweaks cut their risk of chronic disease by nearly half. Not by adding more meds, by working with their bodies instead of against them. And we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll dive into the surprising connection between your social life and your lifespan. The single best supplement for aging muscles. Hint, it's not what you'd expect, and a bedtime trick that can lower your blood pressure as effectively as some medications. But before we move on, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed a difference when you drank more water, moved a little more, or changed what was on your plate? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might be the nudge someone else needs to try it too. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to glow with vitality well into their 80s and 90s, while others struggle with fatigue and aches decades earlier? Here's what's fascinating. Researchers who study these healthy agers found they all share a few simple habits. Not extreme diets, not punishing exercise routines, just small, consistent choices that add up to years of better living. Last time, we talked about hydration, movement, and eating the rainbow. Today, let's explore 2 more game changers that could help you reduce medications naturally, starting with something you're doing right now, probably without realizing its full power: breathing. Not just the automatic inhales and exhales keeping you alive. I'm talking about conscious breathing. Here's why it matters. Stress silently ages us faster than almost anything else. It raises blood pressure, weakens immunity, and even affects memory. But when researchers taught seniors a simple 5-minute breathing technique, inhaling deeply for 4 counts, holding for 7, exhaling for 8, their stress hormones dropped by nearly 30% in weeks. That's better than many anti-anxiety meds, with 0 side effects. Try it now with me. Leads a breathing cycle. Feel that? That's your body's reset button. Do this morning and night, or anytime you feel tense. It's like giving your nervous system a spa day. Now, let's talk about strength. And no, I don't mean lifting heavy weights. After 70, we lose muscle mass fast unless we actively preserve it. But here's the exciting part. A groundbreaking study showed that seniors doing just 10 minutes of resistance exercises daily, think chair squats, Supkin lifts, or even squeezing a stress ball, regained enough strength to make stairs easier, prevent falls, and even improve blood sugar levels. Your muscles are your longevity engines. Keep them humming, and everything works better. I want to pause here because I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I'm not strong enough to exercise? That's exactly why I love Dr. Bennett's 2-minute rule. Start with what you can do. Can't do a full squat? Just stand up from your chair twice. Arms too weak. Start by opening and closing your hands 10 times. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself in small, loving ways. And here's a bonus tip hiding in plain sight: sunlight. Not just for vitamin D, though that's crucial. Morning light actually regulates your circadian rhythm, which affects everything from sleep quality to inflammation. A study of 70-plus adults who got 15 minutes of morning sun daily showed better sleep, lower depression scores, and even improved digestion within weeks. So sip your tea on the porch, read the paper by a sunny window. Your body knows exactly what to do with that golden fuel. Now, I can almost hear some of you saying, "This sounds too simple to work." But that's the beauty. Your body doesn't need complicated solutions. It needs consistent care. Like Margaret, 78, who told me her arthritis pain decreased when she started doing our breathing exercise daily. Or George, 82, who regained his golf swing after 2 months of Supkin lifts. These aren't miracles. They're your biology responding to what it's always craved: movement, oxygen, light. In our final part, we'll cover the surprising link between your social life and your lifespan, plus the single most underrated nutrient for brain health. Hint, it's in your spice rack. But for now, I'd love to know, have you ever noticed feeling better after deep breathing or a few minutes in the sun? Share in the comments. Your story might light the way for someone else. You know what's remarkable? That orange in my hand contains over 200 different compounds that work together to keep me healthy, something no pill could ever replicate. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today: how the most powerful medicines often come from connections, flavors, and moments that light up our whole being. Let's start with something doctors are calling the new wonder drug: community. A Harvard study tracking seniors for nearly 80 years found something astonishing. Close relationships were better predictors of long life than cholesterol levels or even some exercise habits. That coffee date with friends? That's not just fun, it's literally life-extending. And here's why. Loneliness creates chronic inflammation similar to smoking 15 cigarettes daily. But the fix is simple: reach out. Call an old friend while folding laundry. Wave to your mail carrier. Join that book club you've been eyeing. Your cells don't care if it's a deep heart-to-heart or casual chatter. They just thrive on connection. Now, let's talk about your spice rack, because that cinnamon or turmeric you sprinkle on oatmeal, that's nature's pharmacy. Take turmeric. Its active compound curcumin is so anti-inflammatory that multiple studies show it can rival some pain medications for arthritis relief. The trick? Pair it with black pepper. Makes it 2,000% more absorbable, and a bit of healthy fat. Try this golden milk recipe before bed. Warm almond milk, a teaspoon each of turmeric and honey, a pinch of black pepper and cinnamon. It's like sending your joints a love letter while you sleep. Here's another secret hiding in plain sight: laughter. Real, belly-aching laughter boosts immune cells, lowers blood pressure, and even gives your brain a mini workout. One study had seniors watch funny videos daily. Within weeks, their memory test scores improved. So tonight, instead of the news, try a classic comedy. Call that friend who always cracks you up. Laugh at your own silly mistakes. It's not just medicine. It's free, it's fun, and there's no risk of side effects. Now let's talk about the most underrated health booster of all: purpose. Researchers found seniors with a clear sense of purpose had nearly 60% lower risk of early death, stronger than any vitamin. But purpose doesn't mean changing the world. It could be tending plants, teaching grandkids to bake, even keeping that bird feeder full. My neighbor Ed, 84, collects neighborhood stories for the local paper. It's my reason to get dressed every morning, he says. What's yours? As we wrap up, remember this. Your body isn't a machine breaking down. It's a brilliant, self-healing system that's been perfecting its craft for decades. These 7 tips we've covered aren't items on a checklist. They're love notes to your future self. Start with one, then another. There's no deadline, only the joyful discovery of what makes you feel vibrantly alive. I'd love to hear which of these ideas resonated most with you. Maybe you've already experienced the magic of turmeric or have a favorite way to connect with others. Share in the comments. Your wisdom could be the nudge someone needs today. Here's to your health. May it be long, strong, and full of all the little joys that make life sweet.